Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm doing something a little different here. First off, I'm filming very late at night, so please don't mind the cricket sound you might hear or whatever else, and the lighting's not very good. I don't have money to work on an actual studio setup, so I'm working with what I got, which is an old lamp in the back to use as my light drop, whatever you want to call it. But I am doing question and answers with questions that Twitter followers ended up asking me, and this is to celebrate 200 Twitter followers, and I'm really happy about that, and I'm not far off actually in the long scheme of things for YouTube. At the time of me filming this one, I have like 143 subscribers, so thank you guys. So while I'm answering these questions, as you can already see, we are making a Simself of myself, and I wore my glasses so I could try to look more like her. And I'm gonna just like read the questions on my Twitter. So Mila Plays Sims asked me, what is my favorite part of my house? My favorite part of my house, I actually want to say a section in my living room, my altar. We actually just moved it down there. I am actually pagan, so I wanted to try to have my altar somewhere where like I'm nearby it so I can kind of like feed off the energy. I'm not going to go in depth on that. I don't know how many people understand paganism. I will just make it very blunt. No, I am not sacrificing children or animals or anything like that. I've been asked that in the past, so no, I'm not. But yeah, I think that part is my favorite because it's kind of like me there. Sorry, a car just went by. I'm late at night filming and the window's open because it's actually cold out tonight, so we're cooling down the house. Yeah, I'm rambling here, but yeah, that's definitely my favorite part of the house, just because it's kind of like a little piece of me. It's like my domain, and ironically, it's off on the other side of my basically studio, which I am working on right now, which is a tiny little desk, and you guys would feel very bad for me if you could actually see how bad the setup is right around me. But she also asks, what's my dream house? My dream house is definitely probably like a, not really a cabin, but a type of cabin in the woods kind of, maybe more like a cottage in the woods. I think that would be like super cute. I am an introvert, so I really like to have me time and I really enjoy nature. So I feel like a little cottage in the woods would be like the perfect place for me. And how often do I play Sims for myself is the third question they asked, because I said you could ask multiple. Lately, I haven't been playing The Sims for myself. I've been mostly playing it for the channel, but mostly because most of my ideas are for the channel of what I want to do on my game. I haven't actually done a gameplay in a while. I'm doing a 100 baby challenge here soon. I just got to get everything set up. And I know that's going to be a really, really long challenge. So hopefully I can enjoy that. But again, I'm going to be playing that for the channel. It's been a little bit since I've played it for myself. I've tried to play it for myself and I just haven't felt motivated. I've been playing other games like Rune Factory 4. I finally beat like part of the main storyline, so yay there. And also like I've been playing a little bit of Animal Crossing, but I'm starting to like not play that as much. I'm like checking it once a day. So, Mila's final question is, when did I first start playing the game? I can't tell you the exact year, but it was The Sims 1, and it was my big sister who got me into it. She was playing, and I really wanted to try it out, so she let me. I remember my first Sim, her name was Dawn, which is actually my middle name, and she lived in this one-story home, just a big rectangle. It had a separate bathroom, but then the living room, the kitchen, and the bedroom were all just one big area because she had no money. I didn't know anything about cheats at the time, and she died of starvation. So Sim Life for Jen asks, which Sim would I date and why? And I would definitely be Morgan from Realm of Magic, partially because of the fact that Morgan was voice acted by one of the voice actors for that played in or or in High School Host Club. What? I don't know why I'm having trouble saying that tonight. Yeah, that was one of my favorite animes when I was in high school. So like when I recognized his voice, I was like over the moon excited when I found out that it was him that played it. I actually don't really follow voice actors, but I just like really recognized the voice, so it kind of stood out for me there. And she also asked what movie would I want to live in and experience. Part of me says the Harry Potter world, just because like I obviously I really like magic, and like doing spells like that would be super cool, because unfortunately that's not my reality. But I don't know, maybe like one of the worlds in like Studio Ghibli, like maybe Spirited Away. That'd be awesome. It's just like I like his style, Miyazaki's style, so I really like those type of films. So I would have to say either Harry Potter or Spirited Away, just off the top of my head. There's many, many, many different movies that I enjoy, and I've always fantasized being a part of. So, Blissfully BNB asked, how did I come up with my username? Well, it's gonna sound like a dumb answer no matter how I say it. I kind of just wanted a username that sounded kind of mythical. So, like, I already answered earlier, like, my beliefs, like, I really enjoy, like, the more magical fantasy side of things. I'm sure anyone that's been seeing some of my Sims I've made, I really like to make very unique Sims, and I love, like, anything, like, mythical, magical. Dreamer was partly to do with the fact that I am a dreamer. Like I have really big dreams that I want to do. Like an author is like my main one. I don't have enough time to do things, and like yeah, I could be using the time I'm doing right now to do my YouTube channel for my writing, but it's more of like I've been in a writer's block for a while, and like I've been using The Sims honestly to help with that, so I kind of get little tidbits, but not really enough to write a full-length book like I really want to. But that's not your question. So I mean, yeah, it's mostly just because I really wanted to like have a unique name that just kind of showcased my love for like all things magical. And they also asked if I could be any of my Sims for a day, which one would you be and why? Well, I'm making a Simself right now, but I don't know much about her. Actually, they're not on the channel because this was like one of the Sims I made when I first started The Sims 4, but her name was Sybil. I can't remember her last name, but she was a vampire and she was like super cool, so I really enjoyed her. If I would have to go with someone I recently made, I really liked Lavina that I made, the witch for my Sparked entry. She was really cool, like she had purple hair, so I loved that. And I mean, her story is a little bizarre, but I mean, I like the bizarre, and I really don't know how to answer this. I mean, it's only for a day, so really pretty much like any of them that like have a supernatural like tendency, like a mermaid, vampire. I don't know if I'd really actually want to drink blood. But yeah, I'll go with Lavina as far as like recent Sims that I've made, just because they're a Sim that people know of because they're on my gallery and they're on my channel. So Scrunchy Sims asked, what got me into The Sims? Well, I did say that my older sister did. Pretty much rephrasing what I said earlier, my sister was playing the game and I wanted to try it out, and she let me, and I got really addicted, and like I said, my favorite Sim ended up dying my first sim I ever made ended up dying from starvation because I didn't know how to take care of her. She was constantly ordering pizzas and stuff, but she was so tired from work, and then she was never showering, and then I tried to get her to shower, and then she wouldn't eat because she was tired, and it was just a bad cycle. It was way before I really knew what I was doing. But as for maybe try to get into it a little bit more, maybe like Sims 2 is when it really took off. My mom was dating this guy, and he had the Sims 2, and I remember playing the Bon Voyage pack. I think that's what it is, the vacation pack for Sims 2. And I was absolutely in love with it. I loved playing it so much. Fortunately, my little sister and I got in a bad fight the one day over The Sims. She had been playing for much longer than was her turn, and it was my turn, and I guess I am in the right here, and I'm still kind of a little upset about it to this day. She insisted that it was still her turn. So I got mad at her, she got mad at me, and my mom's boyfriend decided to say neither one of us was going to be allowed to play anymore. I think the thing that upset me the most about it, not the fact that I couldn't play my Sims family anymore, but was the fact that my sister got technically more turns to play than me. Now this sister is a different sister than the one that got me into it. I have an older sister and a younger sister. But yeah, that's what got me into it, and that's a little bit of the storyline of my early days in simming. So our final question is from Simmer Things. Simmer Things asks, this is a random question, but Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? I saw them post this question a couple days ago, like 2 days ago when I originally had this up. And honestly, here's the bad thing. I always mix them up. I guess that's kind of normal. When they were really popular, I wasn't really caring about that stuff. I was still pretty young. I don't even know what years they were actually popular. That's just how bad that I just did not care at that age. I didn't really start caring about music so much, and not really even caring about music to the point where I obsessed over bands or anything. But that wasn't until late middle school, early high school that I really started to get a taste of what type of music I actually enjoyed, which would be a mixture of some pop, some rock. A lot of anime themes were in my playlist in high school. But yeah, whichever one Justin Timberlake was in, I think that was the one that I kind of knew more. I'm really bad at this. I feel like it's NSYNC that I probably knew of more than Backstreet Boys, but I think growing up, I thought they were the same band, that they just went by two different names. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to the off-topic rambling that I did with all my answers. I hope it kind of gave you a little more insight of me. I ramble a lot, and I do that a lot in my videos anyways. This sim will be available, is available already in the gallery to download if you are interested. Do whatever you want with her. If you kill her, though, please don't show me. I don't want to see that. But if you enjoyed this video, please like it before you go. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'm actually hoping to do another one of these when I hit 200 YouTube subs. Or maybe 150. I don't know yet. I'll have to figure that one out. I want to say 200 because that seems like a better goal to shoot for compared to 150 because I am really close to 150. So I don't want to have two of these videos that close together. But who knows? I may lose a bunch of followers doing this. I don't know. I'm just doing this channel for fun. So I'm just honestly enjoying it because I've been meeting a lot of cool people. So anyways, the information on where you can find my sim is in the description below. Follow me on Twitter if you're not. That will be in the description as well. But alright everyone, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a magical day, and bye!